What's up, Centennial? I'm your host, Mia Hong.
And I'm your host, Yahir Cisneros. Welcome to episode 17 of The Loft.
We took teachers, the people you see every day, and asked them 3 questions. What do you like the most about being a teacher? What do you wish for your students? And what inspires you to teach every day? Here are their answers.
I'm hoping that it would be that they're able to achieve whatever it is that they set out for themselves personally or professionally.
I wish for them to develop a sense of confidence so that they can be good storytellers and develop their own sense of creativity. I think a lot of people don't. They have an idea that they're not as good as they think they are, and everybody has such great potential, and everyone has stories to tell.
Whatever I can do to help, pull them along, push them along, just be there as a support for whatever their goals are.
Inspire students to think about just taking care of themselves and being healthy, whether that's exercising or playing a sport.
I try to, every day, make sure I'm exhibiting role model behavior.
Being able to have a direct impact on people's lives on a daily basis. And really, I love those light bulb moments when I see students get something and they are able to take that and build on what they're learning to create something.
Your bird of the week is the bufflehead.
I wanted to join STEP because I've been dancing for already about 8 years and I've never tried STEP before, so I just thought it'd be a good new experience to try out.
We wanted to bring more cultural aspect to Centennial, and I feel like we didn't really have that much of it.
My favorite part of STEP is how it kind of feels like a family, how we all work together, we learn together, and we grow together.
I started stepping because in 8th grade, I stepped in 8th grade, and it was fun, and I wanted to bring it to high school.
Well, my sister, she used to be on the step team, and she always used to introduce me to different steps. It makes me happy when we can all just get together and have fun and laugh and be serious at the same time, but just have fun. My favorite part of step is just collaboration and them learning the steps and seeing how they do with it.
I know that most steps started from organizations such as AKLs, Deltas, things like that, like sororities. So, yeah.
Basically, people like listening to music, and step is basically music to us. We like different beats and the way our feet sound when it hits the floor.
It's a lot of hard work, it's a workout, but in the end it all turns out really well.
So you guys might know me as the man on the street from previous Lofts and other episodes, and I really do like asking questions, but I found a younger and stronger and younger Ian, and his name is Whitman, and this is Whitman.
Sup?
And he's gonna be your young man on the street. Let's get this bread.
Okay, let's go. I'm Whitman Beekner, your host, and today we are in the cafeteria doing Young Man on the Street. So let's go ask some questions. Alright, when was Pearl Harbor bombed?
December 2nd, 1942.
What? No. Wrong. No. Alright. How old do you think I am?
10.
10, close.
I know. It's 11.
He won. He's our big winner today. It's bragging rights. You get bragging rights now. You can say you won Young Man on the Street, okay? All right, what are the presidents on Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
The residents on Mount Rushmore are George Washington,
yep.
Abraham Lincoln,
yep.
Queen Latifah,
yep.
and Mr. Beekner.
He got it right. No, I'm not gonna drop the mic.
Depression is a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities causing significant impairment in daily life. otherwise known as long-lasting sadness. The causes aren't exactly known, but a variety of factors are known to be involved, such as biochemistry, genetics, personality, environmental factors, and lots more. There are a lot of symptoms of depression. Some of these are depressed mood, loss of interest or pleasure in activities, changes in appetite, trouble sleeping or sleeping too much, loss of energy or fatigue, difficulty thinking or making decisions, and even thoughts of death or suicide. But depression is different for everyone, and everyone has very different experiences with it. This can be very easy to lay in and not want to do anything about, and in our generation one of the easiest things to go to is our phones. And psychologists have proven that these devices have a major effect on everyone's mental health. So get off your phone! Depression is a very difficult mental disorder to live with. But fortunately, there are things that can be done and steps you can take to begin to feel and get better. Take some time for yourself. You can learn a lot about you when you're away from the rest of the world. Hang out with friends. One of the most important things to remember when you're going through this is that you're not alone. Go outside or take a 5-minute walk. Do not isolate yourself. It sounds cliche, but things will get better. For more information on depression, go to these websites.
So today we are asking my girlfriend to prom. Hello. I will be dressing up in a bear suit, and I have a lot of bear-themed puns ready, and hope she says yes. Okay. Bears love honey, flowers love dew. Haley, will you go to prom with me? 'Cause I love you. I went really well, actually. It's kind of hot in the suit, but I think it's all worth it, so yeah.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Me llamo T-Bone, la araña discoteca.
Discoteca, muñeca, la biblioteca. Este en grande es el perro manteca.
Manteca, bigotes, gigante, pequeño. Cerveza es nieve, cerveza es bueno.
Buenos días, me gustan papas fritas. Los bigotes de la cabra es Cameron Díaz. 2019.
What? Okay, that's it. That's it. That's the one.
Good.
Your number of the week is 24601.
Dude, where are you? I've been waiting for you all day.
Didn't you hear?
What?
The government shut down.
Okay. So, what?
So, my car wouldn't start.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
You know what? I was thinking, we should start our own government.
Michael, you can't just start your own government. It doesn't work like that.
No, listen. Listen here. Everyone wants this wall, right?
No.
Who builds better walls than me?
Literally anyone who's ever touched a brick.
I got a guy in the Bronx. Give me cinder blocks, half price. And my cousin, he's a delegate in the concrete union.
Michael, you can't be serious.
Look, we'll have a wall up by the end of the summer. Guaranteed. Listen, I gotta deal with something. So, I'll meet you at the spot in like, make it 3 hours.
Okay. See ya.
Alright, see ya.
Next up, we have music review.
Welcome to Music Review. This week, the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
So, the Jonas Brothers are back. Here's some background information on the Jonas Brothers. They are a band of 3 brothers, Kevin, Joe, and Nick. They became a band in 2005 and were together until 2013 when they split. After the split, Kevin went on to have a reality show, Joe joined a band called DNCE, and Nick went on to have a solo career. But now, after 6 years apart, they are back together, and with this, they released a new song titled Sucker.
I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. Making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.
What do I plan on doing after high school? I plan on going to Greensboro College to play lacrosse.
Join the military. So I want to work at motocross events, right? And I want to be shotgunning monsters with a flat brim on, backwards, having kids named Kyle. Did you get that? If I could live anywhere in the world, Scotland? It would definitely be inside a monster truck because you can get anywhere, terrible gas mileage, and the chicks dig it, so that's how it rolls.
I'd probably want to live in like Hawaii or Colorado, maybe Utah or Idaho. Mountain views, you know, it's pretty.
If I could travel back in time, I would get some Szechuan sauce.
Can you elaborate how long back in time I can go? I'd like to travel to like the dinosaur era so I could like ride a dinosaur. Preferably a big rhino.
If I could travel back in time, I would get rid of gingers.
Alright, Deuce. I'm done here.
Winnie the Pooh and the 23rd President of the United States of America. Now I know what you're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. What could these two things possibly have in common with each other? And you're also thinking, how could anyone possibly base a TED Talk off of such two different things? Well, let's dive in for a little second. Winnie the Pooh is one of the most beloved bears in all of media. He can talk, he can play, he can have fun just like a human being. Now I want you to think, what other bear in media can do such things? If you were thinking of Seth MacFarlane's Ted, then you would be thinking correctly. But Ted is no ordinary bear, no. He is not alive because he was born that way. He was born a teddy bear, brought to life by child's imagination. The teddy bear is one of the most popular toys, an age-old gift to a child. Their eyes light up when you hand it to them. Now I want you to think of what person throughout history could possibly represent such a toy. What burly, curly-haired mustached man could possibly be nicknamed after this toy? You thought correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Our 23rd President of the United States, Theodore Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt. My name is Jackson Courtney, and welcome to my TED Talk, where for once, we will truly dive into the TED. Or should I say, the Teddy Talk.
Good afternoon, Centennial. This is Coach Langston bringing you the word of the week. The word of the week is apoptosis. Where I'm from, we call it apoptosis. Apoptosis is the programmed cellular death. I would say the opposite of mitosis and meiosis. Every cell has a certain amount of time to be alive. But there was one particular case of a person they call Henrietta Lacks. She died a long time ago, but her cells are still with us. Scientists are trying to figure out what make her cells still divide or still not die after a certain amount of time. You can look her up on YouTube and the internet, and her family never got any money for that story. Enjoy yourself.
We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. Next up,
Bob Ross.
Welcome back to The Loft. I'm Trey Smith, and today I'm going to be following a Bob Ross tutorial called Sunset Aglow. Let's start with it.
Your color of the week is wenge.
Hey, my name is Jay Eid. I'm the god of your world, you know, the end-all, be-all. Welcome to my domain. I like to call it my swamp. Basically, I'm better than all the humans in the world combined, you know, and you can clearly see why. I'm actually not even human. I'm a subspecies that scientists classify as clout humans, you know. It's very rare. There were only ever 2 of us, but, you know, I killed the other one. Do you know anyone else who can dab 500 times in a minute? I didn't think so. All right, so let's start with the fit. I got this Gucci shirt from Venice, France. And, you know, it was designer, one of a kind. I'm the only one who wears it. I wear it with pride. Right, next I got a 3-for-1 bundle, Supreme, got my phone case, and the hat. pretty sick, man. Alright, before I leave, I just want you puny mortals to know that you can never compare to my majesty. I'm always gonna be better than you. Nothing you can do about it. I'm also never gonna die, so peace out.
What's up, Centennial? My name's Sean Mayville. Welcome to this week's episode of What's Up. Have you ever walked into a room and, for instance, we're in a edit bay. Have you ever walked in and wondered, how big is this handle? Could be 8 inches, could be 6 inches, who knows? It's not what we're measuring. Today, we're gonna be measuring this Apple keyboard right here. Online, it says it's around 17 inches long. We got an app on only Apple products. Measure. Just type it in, should already be on your phone. Come here. We got the left-hand side of the product. Mark it. So you got a firm location. Drag it over. Boom. You get the exact length. I certify this message. It's a great product. Have a nice day.
Shot the sheriff and I slipped the noose. The law ain't never been a friend of mine. I would kill again to keep from doing time. You should never ever trust my kind. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man.
So, just gotta keep that up. No, just turn around, go forward.
If you ask me to change, I don't know if I can. I'll always be who I am.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3! 1, 2, 3, 9!
Hey Centennial, it's Peyton, and you're watching CSPN. What's up, Centennial? The baseball team started off this week with a strong 9-3 victory over Chattahoochee. However, they fell to Cambridge later in the week. They're looking to pick it up tonight against North Atlanta. The lacrosse team beat Norcross by a whopping 20 points on Tuesday. The final score was 21-1. They are heading up to North Carolina this weekend to play Charlotte Catholic and Lake Norman. The boys and girls soccer team play Cambridge tonight at 5:55 and 8 at the Fortress. Be there and support our Knights. The girls lacrosse team defeated South Forsyth 14-4 on Tuesday. They are headed to Orlando this weekend to play Olympia and West Orange. That's it for this week, Centennial. You've been watching CSPN.
We're representing HOSA, and we know that bullying isn't healthy. Will you see something? Say something. Be the voice.
Angelica Mansfield didn't expect her message during Wednesday's Moses Lake High School walkout to go viral, and her decision to speak up was last minute.
It was really last minute. I've always wanted to do something like that. I've always had the passion and just really wanted to say something. And just the night before I had heard about it, and I woke up that morning and I was like, should I do this? Should I really go?
The sophomore, who mainly takes classes online, walked from her house to the school just for the walkout, which saw about 200 students gather in the high school courtyard. Many students were on their cell phones, some just talking amongst friends, nothing really happening. Then Angelica stood alone on the top of the grassy hill in the courtyard and delivered a heartfelt message.
All of these kids just want to be themselves. They want to be who they want to be in their own school. They're here to learn. They're not here to bully. Kids shouldn't be shooting up schools. We are teenagers. You should say that you love your neighbor. You should be there for them. Sit with them at lunch. Tell them that you're their friend, that you're going to be there for them whenever they need you. And I don't see why it's so hard to be nice and care and love each other. Like, it's not hard. And I know some of you are going to laugh and look at me like I'm stupid, but I don't care, because somebody said something while we're out here. Somebody stood up.
The video of her speech now has more than 5 million views on the iFiber One News Facebook page. Angelica said she never expected the reaction that her message received on social media, as well as the reaction from other students.
As soon as I was done, a girl came up and she hugged me and started crying, telling me, you know, she wanted to say all this stuff and she couldn't, and so many other kids told me that, and I was like, you have a voice, you know, you can say this. I know you don't have to start where I started, you know, I just jumped into a big crowd, but start with your friends, you know, just one person. If one person can be moved and changed by just the words that are coming out of my mouth, then that's fine with me. And I know if I can change and help one person, or, you know, make them feel like they have a voice, then it's gonna only go from there, because then they're gonna stand up and they're gonna feel like they have a voice, so they're gonna keep talking, and it only goes from there.
That concludes episode 17 of The Loft.
See you next week, Centennial. Go
Knights!
Knights!